Today on Titan Sports Recap, Titan Tennis hopes to step onto the right side of the court in a matinee play against the Gauchos. Can the women's basketball team have another dramatic finish against UC Santa Barbara in conference play? And Titan baseball plays to take the series against San Francisco in the rubber game. All this and much more on Titan Sports Recap. Hello and welcome to Titan Sports Recap, bringing you the best video coverage of Cal State Fullerton athletics. I'm Janice Garcia, and alongside me is Kelsey Tyne.
Cal State Fullerton women's tennis has been in a slump for the 2014 season. Their overall record is 2-6, and in conference play they are 0-3. The Titans have been led by first-year head coach Diane Mattis, who replaced Bill Reynolds, who served as the tennis head coach for 24 years here at Fullerton. Women's tennis is in the midst of their season. On Saturday, the women's tennis team hosted Southern Utah, where they swept the Thunderbirds 7-0. Going into conference play Sunday, the Titans wanted to keep up their winning ways. Sunday, the Titans faced the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos, hoping to finally get a win in conference play. The doubles took the court where the Titans' #1 squad of Camille DeLeon and Morgan McIntosh faced the Gauchos' Priscilla Garcia and April Scatliff. The Titans got off to an early lead by taking the first 3 games of the match. The Gauchos, however, weren't going to let them take the win as they immediately won the next 3 sets, tying up the match. De Leon's quick hands brought the Titans back as they would regain their composure as they would take the next 2 games and hold the Gauchos to win one of the day's double points. For the 3rd straight match, freshman Alexis Valenzuela was at the #1 spot for the singles. Coming off of 2 wins in the spot, she faced the Gauchos' Scatliff, hoping to remain undefeated. Right off the get-go, Valenzuela comes at it with a quick forehand, giving her the lead after being up 3 games. Scatliff once again battled back to even up the first set. Valenzuela drills a backhand down the line as she would rally to take the first set 7-5. In the second set, Scatliff wasn't going to go down without a fight as she would take advantage of Valenzuela's missed hits, giving her the first game. It was a recurring strategy for Scatliff as Valenzuela continued to hit the ball wide, giving the Gauchos the second set of the match. In the 3rd set, it was a battle, but on her home court, Valenzuela wasn't giving up as she battled ahead as she puts away the forehand that Scatliff could not return. It wasn't enough though, because the Titans were unable to get that doubles point as the Gauchos take the win 4-3.
Overall, I mean, 1 and 2, any spot is difficult, but I've been feeling pretty good lately.
Been playing really well each match, and we felt pretty confident coming in today. We played well. We just, we fell a little short, but we competed really, really well.
Cal State Fullerton men's golf team is heading into the Jones Invitational confident after winning their first Felino Invitational Championship by 14 strokes. According to golfstat.com, only USC and BYU are higher ranked than the Titans in the Jones Invitational. The 2-day tournament will be hosted at the beautiful Satacoy Country Club on February 24th through the 25th in Somas, California. You can see live coverage of the tournament at golfstat.com for more scores and news.
The Cal State Fullerton men's basketball team traveled north for their last matchup against the Gauchos of Santa Barbara. The Titans were led by senior guard Michael Williams, who had a 29-point performance. The native of Van Nuys, California, contributed a season-high 5 3-pointers and had 6 rebounds. However, the Titans could not hold back the UC Santa Barbara offense with Alan Williams and Zal McCoy Harmon combining for 42 points, and they dominated with the 80-65 victory against the Titans. Santa Barbara shot 52%, 13 of 25 from the floor in their first 20 minutes, while the Titans shot 45.5%. Cal State Fullerton and UC Santa Barbara split their season series for the 4th consecutive year. Titans are now 9-17 overall and 4-8 in conference play.
Women's basketball faced the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos this past Saturday night at home. The game started off on a 9-0 run by the Gauchos, but Alex Thomas, who had a 29-point game, put the Titans on the scoreboard with a 3-pointer. In a tightly called game, the Titans kept the game close in the first half and trailed only by 6 points going into halftime. UC Santa Barbara dominated, outscoring Cal State Fullerton in the second half and led by as many as 17 points. Guard Shantae Miles finished with 14 points, and the Titans lose the game 64-54.
In Cathedral City, Titans softball finished the Mary Nutter Collegiate Classic Tournament 2-2, defeating number 15 Baylor 6-1 and Boise State 10-3. Unfortunately, the Titans forfeited 8 runs to LSU and Notre Dame, losing 8-1 and 8-0 respectively. The team looks to improve its record at home on Tuesday against number 3 ranked Tennessee at 6 o'clock.
The first game of the series against San Francisco was a grueling 19 innings. The second game had dominant performances from Justin Garza and the Titan offense. And in the rubber match on Sunday, the Titans wanted to gain back their momentum with the help of the Sunday starter, Graham Weiss. After giving up 1 unearned run in the first inning, Weiss just got into his own little groove, only allowing 5 hits and counted 10 strikeouts, which is a career high for him. He also pitched all 9 innings, which makes this his 5th career complete game. With the help of J.D. Davis and Greg Velasquez, their 2-run home runs helped number 3 Cal State Fullerton clinch the series at a 5-1 victory over San Francisco. Titans now improve their record to 4-3 and hope to carry on their 2-game win streak on the road trip to face former coach George Horton and Oregon, Baylor, and San Diego.
19 innings. I couldn't even fathom.
And then Saturday, 11-0. Sunday, an amazing offense by J.D. Davis and Greg Velasquez with a 2-run home run. And now going on into the road to face the Ducks, Baylor, and San Diego. Let's hope the new guys can get acquainted with this road trip.
Definitely. So. It's going to be a tough one. They'll show their strength. Switzerland, that is where former Cal State Fullerton soccer player Marie Tangorra signed to play for FC Neunkrich. The Swiss club interest was picked by Anne's 11 goals and 9 assists in 35 games. She earned Big West's first team in her last season with the Titans. She said, "I am beyond excited for this opportunity. Playing professionally is something that I have always dreamt about doing, and I can't wait to continue my soccer career overseas."
And here's our Titan timeline highlighting the biggest game in the next 2 weeks. It's that time of year again. March Madness is coming and not soon enough. But men's basketball finishes out February back home with the Cal State Northridge Matadors on Thursday, February 27th at 7 p.m. And that weekend they host the Long Beach State 49ers on Saturday, March 1st at 6 p.m. for this year's rivalry matchup. Women's basketball leaves Titan Gym to take on the Matadors at Northridge the same night as the men. Then they travel to Long Beach to face the 49ers on Saturday, March 1st at 4 p.m. Heading to the Big Diamond. Good news for you Titan softball fans. The Titans will have 18 straight home games through March 17th. They kick it off with Tennessee this Tuesday, February 25th at 6 p.m. before co-hosting the tournament with Long Beach State this upcoming weekend. Anderson Family Field will also welcome Oregon State, Louisville, Northwestern, Nevada, and Illinois for the 2014 Long Beach Cal State Fullerton Louisville Slugger Invitational. And now baseball heads on to the road for the next 2 series, and they head up to the coast to face Oregon February 28th to March 2nd.
And remember, all of our social media outlets. You can catch our entire video highlight library on our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/Titan Sports Recap. Follow us on Twitter. Our handle is @CSU Sports Recap. Find us on Facebook for updates on all Fullerton athletics, and check out our Instagram for behind-the-scenes photos. Follow us at Titan Sports Recap.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of TSR. We will see you in another 2 weeks. Thanks for joining us. Alongside with Kelsey Tyne, I'm Janice Garcia. Have a great night.